What's up guys, TG back here with another The 100 video. This one talking about the upcoming episode, which is going to be a showdown between Clarke and Josephine. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get into the discussion. So ever since Clarke's body was taken over by Josephine, there's been discussion about if Clarke is really permanently dead, and if not, when she'll return. As of now, everyone is under the assumption that she is, but as of the end of last episode, we saw that she is still alive. The real Clarke woke up in her cell room from the Ark, confused about where she is, but this does prove that she's still there. So this upcoming episode looks like it's going to be 100% focused on this, and if not, then still most of it, but the promo and all three sneak peeks did focus on this topic. In the first sneak peek, we see Clarke and her dad, who we haven't seen in a while, so it's pretty neat that they were able to get his actor back, even if it's just for one short scene. This is where we get our first hint as to where she is. Clarke asked how this current situation is possible, and his answer was basically because they're both dead. I don't know if afterlife is the right word to describe it, but it's something along those lines. The only difference is Clarke's dad can't leave, since his body is physically dead and gone. He's done. Clarke's mind as of now is technically dead, but her body is still alive and occupied, so she can return. The sneak peek continues to show us that Clarke is still here. We see her in a cell with the walls covered in her memories. We see pictures of Lexa, Maddie, and much more, and she also has flashbacks to the Ark once again. But in my opinion, the most interesting sneak peek is the last one, and it's a conversation between Clarke and Josephine, and here we get a pretty good description as to where they are. Josephine explains that when a body is shared by two minds, two separate sections are created called mind spaces. This keeps the two minds separate from each other within the same body and prevents damage to the brain. It seems that Clarke opened a door of some sort, allowing Josephine to enter into her space and allowing the two to merge in a way. This, according to Josephine, isn't good. This is a very good description to show us what is going on. And then of course we have the promo, which is the two of them fighting as Clarke is trying to get Josephine out of her head. So I think that we can all agree at this point, Clarke will be returning to her body. It could be at the end of the next episode if she defeats Josephine, or it could take a little bit longer. Either way, she is coming back, but my question is, will she be the same? The Josephine we saw back in episode 2 really isn't anything like the current one, physically obviously, but also personality-wise. She seems much darker now and much more psychotic. In that third sneak peek, she explains how there's been problems with mind spaces before. Josephine got her mind mixed with a 6-month-old and a crazy 15-year-old. She states that she wasn't that crazy when she was 15, which we've seen to be true. It seems that these have permanently affected Josephine's personality, making her more crazy. I wonder when Clarke comes back if she's going to have some of Josephine trapped in her because of the mind spaces merging, or she'll be able to fully get rid of her. We also learned in that same conversation that mind space failures result in the brain deteriorating pretty fast. I think that's a problem Clarke will definitely face when she returns, but I think Raven or someone will be able to find a cure of some sort for it, just like Raven did with her tumor. These are two problems I think will definitely affect Clarke when she does return. So even when everyone is happy to have her back and finds out that she's not dead, she won't fully be herself right away, and she will still have problems to fix. I can't wait for the episode. It's going to be a really good one. We're continuing to get a lot of info on what's going on, and Clarke can possibly be back by the end. Enjoy the episode and leave your comments and opinions below so we can discuss the show.